Okay, let's face it. Kundalini Awakening is not for most people. Why? Because most people want it to be all love and light. To fully embrace a Kundalini Awakening, if you are not prepared to fully embrace the darker energies, the darker aspects of yourself. Dark is not bad. Dark is not negative. Dark is powerful. But if you are not willing to let go of fear, to let go of what if you are not willing to take the time to balance yourself energetically and magnetically, Kundalini Awakening is not for you. Do not do this unless you are prepared to go the distance. Is it dangerous to awaken your Kundalini? Is it dangerous to snowboard off-piste? Is it dangerous to go surfing? You can cause an avalanche snowboarding off-piste. You can be caught in a riptide surfing. You can be smashed against the rocks surfing. You can fall off your surfboard and your board can come into you, or the fins can cut your legs and you can bleed out in the water. It's happened. People have died from it. People die snowboarding and skiing. If you are not willing to take the necessary precautions to do this properly, don't do it. Of course, we're not talking about an avalanche physically. But yes, we could be talking about an avalanche of emotions that you have tucked down away, an avalanche of your ego fighting you, all those things you don't want to admit to yourself that are in your programming. They will come at you. As I said, the balance of the energies. We can call it the electromagnetical, the light and the dark. And whilst you think it's all about love and light and trusting the energy, you do have to trust the energy, but it takes 100% commitment. Because when you snowboard or ski off-piste and that avalanche happens, are you going to get caught in it, get stuck in it and suffocate? Or are you going to be able to pick up the pace, go in a straight line, get enough speed, make that turn to get out of the avalanche? If you are prepared to do that, then it can be the most exhilarating, it will be the most exhilarating thing you have ever experienced. But you have to be prepared. Take all the precautions. Do all the exercises necessary to stay safe. That is what I teach on my 52-week course. The exercises to stay safe doing this. So no, it is not for everybody. For those people that think they've had a Kundalini awakening and had bad experiences, Some people, it's not a Kundalini awakening. It's just they interpret what's happened to them. They've had a midlife crisis or something like that. But if you have had a Kundalini awakening and it's been a bad experience, all the more reason to take control and learn what you're doing. Because you have to accept fearlessly what you're doing. Now you could say, but I haven't been given a choice. This has hit me. You've got to a point in your lifetimes that for some reason you have been deemed ready. So take the leap. Don't stay there stagnant. Just learn. It's amazing when you make the effort. Because whilst you try and fight to stay in the light, this little tiny spectrum of energy with all of this, and you try and fight and stay here in your light, nice little bubble, it's not going to work. And for those of you thinking of doing it, no, Kundalini, awakening your Kundalini, is not about staying in this little area. You have to embrace the whole spectrum, every aspect of yourself, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. We are taught to fear the dark. We are taught through programming. There are monsters under the bed, or there are monsters in the cupboard. We are taught to fear first. Children who are not taught to fear first turn out to be amazing people. But that doesn't happen to most people. So the first thing you have to learn is the darkness in the cupboard or the space under the bed. Those monsters aren't monsters. Those voices who start talking to you, if you disrespect them, can get worse. If you show respect to them, well, then the whole world can open up to you. Understand this. Embrace it. Embody it. The light, the dark. Let it flow through you, flow over you. And as I said, ride that powder down the slope. Enjoy it, because it will be the most exhilarating thing you have ever done. Taking the precautions.